Hi, I'm Brian Ballard, the CEO and co-founder of Upskill, and I'm here to share with you exciting innovations in retail that will help you, retailers, bring high-performance innovation to your operations, empower your workforce, and provide better services to your customers all at the same time. It's a challenging world in retail. Let's take a look. The movement of goods and services touches every one of us. Retail logistics is an integral player in the global supply chain, but it is also a major driver of the labor market as a whole. On the operations side of the equation, retailers and distributors are competing for better ways to serve their customers, such as providing an increased number of omnichannel options, while they're also seeking faster fulfillment like same-day delivery or pickup to remain competitive and meet the surging demand of rapid delivery e-commerce. In fact, in the last year, more consumers moved online than ever, and it's happened across every category, from clothing to groceries, as all types of items are being purchased more frequently online. Retailers also saw a dramatic acceleration in the click and collect style of shopping, where orders were placed online but picked up curbside. This puts added pressure on the in-store talent required to fulfill these orders, and hiring has surged, with U.S. retailers hiring hundreds of thousands of personal shoppers. We also saw a nearly 700% increase in job openings for the warehouse handlers. Now, unlike theoretical future delivery and fulfillment options, vision picking solutions exist right now that can drive double-digit increases in fulfillment speed while also creating a more connected and intelligent fulfillment platform for your company. With that, I'd like to introduce Upskill's vision picking solutions that replace traditional handheld scanners with smart glasses like Google Glass that provide your retail associates with real-time information on their picking route right in their field of view. Here, I'm showing Google Glass's third generation of device, aimed specifically at enterprise users. It features a full suite of sensors that enable image capture and recognition, speech inputs, and of course a transparent display for the user to see critical information. The vision picking software running on smart glasses communicates through Google Cloud to your fulfillment systems to keep associates up to date with the picking process. So with these three technologies, Glass, Google Cloud, and Upskill's vision picking software, the in-store associates are able to pick significantly faster and more confidently because their head's up and their eyes are focused on the environment, and both of their hands are free in order to pick or put stock from the shelves. When these associates need more information, it's a glance up at the display or a voice command away. So let's take a look at this in an environment we can all relate to. Buy online, pick up in store grocery. From the minute an end customer like you or I confirms our order, a complex process kicks off for the fulfillment. I'm going to zero in on the picking part, which is made up of a few key components. First is where the list is pushed down to the shopper, and that usually comes across as a RF gun or another mobile device for picking. That person then loops through each item on the order, identifying what and where it is, walking to that item, picking the desired quantity of that item, putting it in that customer's specific tote, cart, or bin, and then repeating until the end. Now, depending on the store format, shoppers may be picking in different temperature zones or depositing those picked groceries in staging areas before they're taken out to the end customer, or nowadays delivery service. In a traditional process, pickers will look to information on a handheld, usually a specialized mobile device with improved scanning. Now, most notably, they do this while trying to push and maneuver their cart. This is the first moment of inefficiency, and perhaps they memorize parts of the pick order, but most likely they'll need to take a few more looks at the device and stop what they're doing to accomplish that. This is a common challenge for all of us. Think of it as your working memory is going to struggle to maintain the level of detail that might be presented to you. We need to keep the item, the exact size, what's the precise shelf location, what's the quantity of it, and which bag, bin, or tote does it go into for that particular customer's order. This is all stuff that we struggle to maintain in our memory. Now contrast this to heads-up display view in smart glasses that can adjust based on what the picker is doing, where they're looking, or how long it's been since they last scanned an item. This is potentially what the user might see. Now, all of this information is in your field of view. You just glance up at it when you need it. And this can be augmented with spoken information while the shopper moves to the next pick. The picking process itself is where smart glasses really shine. When you're able to work heads up and hands free, you're able to manipulate large or heavy cumbersome items, manipulate them, be able to easily identify and scan the barcode anywhere on the box with the smart glasses camera or with a Bluetooth ring scanner. This is also a big advantage when you're dealing with things that are small, but you have many picks. Like for instance, you need to be able to scan multiple barcodes on small packets. The hands-free nature of the picking process really lends itself to this new paradigm shift using smart glasses and vision picking software. But let's talk about how this actually plays out in a step-by-step process to showcase the efficiencies. When you're in the picking process, what we're looking at is areas where you're both reducing the cognitive load, but also improving the human ergonomics associated with hands-free picking. You have multiple areas in the pick process where you may be double checking the item, the location. You may be subject to distractions. This is where when you're holding a hand-based scanner, trying to look back and forth for the next item, where am I going? Where exactly am I looking? Am I looking for the 32 ounce or the 16 ounce? This starts adding up, and these are areas of inefficiency in the pick process. In the picking itself, this is where juggling goods in a device, you have to put down the device itself in order to get hands-free. Or are you handling multiple or large items at the same time? Are you trying to manipulate the bag? Again, this is where freeing a person, both hands, to do the job is a big advantage in the picking process. And what this translates into when you're going through a different picking process with glasses is all those areas of inefficiency melt away, and you start looking at faster and faster pick rates up to 40%. Let's talk about what the user sees when they're actually wearing smart glasses. So as a picker, the entire pick list is going to be available to me in my glasses. When I start the picking process, it'll show me what the item is, where I should be walking to, potentially the quantity, the cost, or other information that may be important in your specific pick process. So in this case, my first item I'm picking is brown sugar. It shows me what it looks like, so when I get there, my eyes can quickly recognize it against the sea of other packaged items. It'll show me how many I'm picking. It'll show me the barcode I'm looking for in case that is something that's important in the differentiation process. And when I pick it, I'll scan the item, and then I'll have to enter the number I've picked, so I can scan 5 of them, or I could use voice commands to say enter quantity 5, and then my system automatically knows I've now picked it and shows me which tote to put it in. In addition to showing what's happening when you're picking the correct item, we can also provide confirmation if somebody picks up the wrong item and help make sure your accuracy stays high. Once the picking process is done, it'll let us know where to go to take it to staging. All of this information is available while you're heads up and hands free. The combination of smart glasses with cloud-native vision picking software means that retailers can quickly integrate with their existing fulfillment systems to gain nearly turnkey benefits. What might be most interesting, though, is that these benefits don't just end with picking. Instead, the improved ergonomics that come with smart glasses also open up a world of possibilities that touch nearly every part of the front and back of store retail processes. And these gains benefit the bottom line through improved efficiency, the top line through the ability to satisfy more customer demand, and improve employee happiness through investments in the connected workforce. I hope you've enjoyed the talk and look forward to learning more about the connected worker and the store of the future today.